This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, they are holding back XRP, okay? No doubt in my mind about that. Everything that's going on with XRP all around the world lets you know that XRP is supposed to be trading a lot higher than it's currently trading. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell XRP. I'm just telling you guys this. I have never seen another opportunity where we get to buy ahead of the 1%ers, ahead of the big dogs, okay? Where we get to buy a financial instrument that they need, and that they want to go up in value, that they need it to go up in value, because XRP works better. It's more efficient the higher the price goes, okay? XRP is more efficient the higher the price goes. And I don't think we will ever get another opportunity like this in our lifetime. Well, in my lifetime anyway. Okay? You got Valhil Capital. They're predicting that XRP is going to be $4,813 to $9,000 by 2030. That's 5 years away, okay? And these are supposed to be smart money. And I'm not saying it's going to get to $4,813. That's not what I'm saying, okay? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, that look how XRP is being accepted all around the globe. Ignore what's going on in the United States of America. Ignore that for now, because we know the USA is deliberately slow walking XRP for their own reasons. Okay? For their own reasons. But look at Japan. Look at South Korea. Look at Brazil. Look at Dubai. Look at Vietnam. Look at the European Union. The bottom line is this. XRP is going to change the entire global landscape. And we have an opportunity to get in when it's trading dirt cheap, in my opinion. I don't think these bad actors, these 1%ers, these masters of the universe are going to be happy if a lot of retail investors stay in the play, hold on to their XRP, and watch it run to the moon. Not saying that it's going to run to the moon. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is everything I'm seeing, the 5 years I've been really paying attention to the market and paying attention to all these new things, these new companies, everything the shiny new objects. I've never seen anything shinier than XRP that we can get in at such a low entry point, okay? They don't want us in XRP now. You know when they want us in XRP? After the spot ETFs are approved, the price skyrockets, and then you got institutions buying spot ETFs of XRP. That's when they want us in, okay? When we're buying ETFs from them directly. They don't want us holding XRP, okay? They don't want that. Imagine if, say, 10% of U.S. citizens became financially independent. What would that do? That would change the dynamics. That would change the dynamics. If 10% of Americans could call their boss and say, I'm not coming in. Okay? And not just that, you can do what you want. I'm sure a lot of you work because you got to pay bills. You're not in the industry that excites you. You don't have a passion for your industry, a lot of people. If you're working in an industry you're passionate about, that's great. But a lot of people work in the industry they work in because they have bills to pay. They have a family to provide for. But once you get financially independent, you have the opportunity to do what you want while providing for your family, your kids and your grandkids, and building generational wealth. Okay? And I believe, and this is just my opinion, XRP is a vehicle that could take a majority of everyday Americans to financial freedom. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to $4,813 by 2030. That's Valhil Capital that's saying that. Okay? I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is this. USA is slow walking XRP for a reason. And you guys know the reason that I believe. It's so these big dogs can build out their position at these ridiculously low prices and to try to scare out retail. Okay? But in my opinion, we might never get an opportunity to buy before the big dogs. Not in this generation anyway. Not with something that has the potential that XRP has. Okay? XRP, in my opinion, has an unlimited potential because of what it does and because of the infrastructure that Ripple spent 10 years building while Gary Gensler and the SEC was attacking them on U.S. soil. And everybody's on board. Everybody's moving forward regardless of what the USA does. Japan is moving forward. Brazil is moving forward. Canada's moving forward. Okay? Dubai is moving forward. Everybody's moving forward regardless of what the United States does. That's guaranteed. Look at all these institutions. Look at all these banks. Look at all these global companies that are getting on board the XRP train. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that XRP has the potential to make a lot of Americans financially independent? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.